In fact, we learned from the head of the Intel Committee, Chairman Nunes, that there was no intelligence used to actually launch a probe into collusion between Trump and the Russians. Here's what Chairman Nunes told me last week.
It took us a long time to actually get this, what's called the electronic communication, as we know it now for your viewers. What that is it's the original intelligence, the original reasons that the counterintelligence investigation was started. Now, this is really important to us because a counterintelligence investigation uses the tools of our intelligence services that are not supposed to be used on American citizens. So we've long wanted to know, well, what intelligence did you have that actually led to this investigation? So what we found now, after the investigators have reviewed it, is that, in fact, there was no intelligence.
Can Robert Mueller ignore that?
No, I don't think he can ignore it. He can't ignore the investigation. Is the investigation. If actions have taken place that are illegal and unethical, then he ultimately has got to take responsibility for that. And as the ethical man that he is, he's not Comey. As the ethical man that he is, he should say, enough's enough. Let's end this part of the investigation. Go forward with the cases that we have. I think some of them are going to be in grave jeopardy.
What is he telling you in terms of a sit-down with the president? You're also warning the president that the special counsel might be setting up a trap amid all of these reports of a possible presidential subpoena.
I can't tell you what, obviously what Bob is thinking, nor should I tell you what he said. He's got to do that when he wants to. Our position is simple. We will cooperate, as we have already, with 1.2 million documents, if they convince us that they're objective and can accept the truth. They think the truth here is defined by James Comey. James Comey is the biggest liar of 2016, 2017. He and McCabe are pointing the finger at each other. One of them is lying. I kind of think it was Comey because McCabe went to him for permission for a leak. Comey had kind of opened the floodgates of the FBI. Every decent FBI agent has got to be embarrassed that he was their director. Any FBI agent who did that would have been fired and prosecuted.
We know that McCabe also lied, though, because he leaked to the Wall Street Journal and then lied to his boss. And he also, according to the IG report, lied 3 times under oath. So we know he lied already. We'll see if Comey did as well.
McCabe's a big liar. And Comey's even bigger.
Now, we have this list of questions coming out that have come out that Mueller would like to ask the president as part of this investigation this week. One of the questions reportedly reads this: what was the purpose of your April 11, 2017 statement to Maria Bartiromo? It appears to be referencing this response from the president when I spoke with him at the White House last year. Listen to this.
Well, that's why I'm asking. Why is he still on the job? No, I'm just saying, well, because I want to give everybody a good, fair chance. Director Comey was very, very good to Hillary Clinton, that I can tell you. If he weren't, she would be right now going to trial.
Why does he want to know about a question I asked the president?
What does he want to know about it?
Why do you think? Why is that on the list of questions?
He thinks that Hillary Clinton was treated in a very special way. You think the president's the only person? Every American thinks that. Of course he was. Nobody gets the report written before they're interviewed. Nobody gets to get interviewed not under oath. Nobody gets to have the FBI director suggest that, she's innocent. And nobody gets a big press conference like she got, explaining that no reasonable prosecutor would ever prosecute her. I was on your show and told you it's just the opposite.
And by the way,
can you find a prosecutor that wouldn't?
In terms of that interview that Hillary did with the FBI, it wasn't recorded. It wasn't on the record.
We'll take that.
What does Mueller want? Does Mueller want the president to go on the record?
Yeah, Mueller says, well, you criticized that investigation, so we're going to do it differently. On the other hand, why are you asking questions about that investigation? Isn't the president entitled to his opinion, which happens to be the pretty much universally accepted opinion, that was a complete sellout by a complete sellout of FBI director?